Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with nails that are done, so you don't have to look at my busted natural nails anymore. I love these. I got a like pastel bright green. I'm obsessed with this color. I was even okay with just having this color on my nails, but then we did daisies on top and I'm like, this is it. Got my nails done because I got tired of looking at my nails in videos, and honestly the pandemic kind of took me back. It took me back to where like I was like, oh, I don't need to get my nails done. I in fact do need someone to push back my cuticles and like make it look a little bit better. So that is what we did yesterday, but today that's not what this video is going to be on. It is on LYS. So I have not tried this brand before, and I got quite a few stuff. This is all out of the package because this is when I did the Sephora haul, but I got quite a few stuff from them. I also did purchase the foundation during the Sephora sale because I wanted to do this video, but this is the foundation. I have the concealer, I have a multi-use liquid highlighter, and then I have a translucent powder, a bronzer, and a highlighter all here. So we're just gonna use what I have, and if we don't have something like eyeshadow, I do have like this Makeup by Mario. I saw somebody mention this and I was like, I meant to get that. I've been meaning to get this for a long time because everybody says it's so good. So I went ahead and grabbed it. So that's what we'll probably use for eyeshadow. And then I grabbed this, you guys, this Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow. This is, I tried it on last night. This is like incredible. I feel like I need it in a like baby pink if he has it. So I'll have to check that out. The main focus is on LYS, and that's what we're gonna be testing out today. So I hope you guys are excited. I'm really pumped to try them out. I'm gonna use like my regular primers and stuff to just be sure we, you know, don't alter anything. So if you're interested in seeing me trying everything out in this video, definitely keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and hit that post notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload. And let's just go ahead and dive on into it. For my skincare, I just used my regulars. We have the Pharmacy Daily Greens Gel Moisturizer, the oil-free, and then the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. This is the best eye balm in the world. So love them. Hopefully you got to snag those up during the sale. All right, so hair is back, and for the first thing, I'm going to apply my Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, the blurring one. I've been using this so much recently, and it's just my go-to primer right now, so we're going to put that on. I do have two primers to try out, so I got that new Hourglass one, but another one that I saw when I placed my second order that was not necessary is one from Gucci. I know. It just looked really promising. So it's the Gucci Mattifying Primer Shine Control. Let me know if you've tried it. I feel like the reviews were good. It's a really pretty bottle. So anywho, we'll all have to try this out, but I'm excited about it. Let's dive into this foundation. So this is the LYS Triple Serum Foundation. It has HA, turmeric, and ashwagandha, but it says satisfy your skincare and foundation fix at the same time with this clean, light to medium, coverage foundation that's infused in nourishing skincare. The undetectable serum foundation instantly diffuses the look of dark spots, pores, fine lines, and imperfection without masking your skin's natural beauty. I got the shade TN3. We might have to like drag it down the neck and my chest. I wasn't sure what color to use, but the one thing about this brand that I love is the packaging. The packaging is just so stunning. I love the like triangle vibe of everything. It's just so cool to me. I think this looks so luxurious, very nice. We'll see. We might have to like drag it down, but I'm very excited to see like one side done, one side not done. So we'll kind of just go about it, but I do hope it has a little bit more than light coverage because I want coverage, you know me. Let's just dive into it. So I'm gonna do one half of my face with the foundation and one half without the foundation, just so we can see. It does have this gorgeous pump. I mean, this is like stunning. This is a frosted glass bottle. It's got some weight to it. So let's pump it out. Oh, it seems kind of thicker for like a light medium. I could be wrong. It seems kind of thick. Okay, we're gonna do half my face first. Wait, that has like really good coverage. Light medium? I mean, maybe. Okay, I feel like it has pretty good coverage on my first impression of this, and it does feel pretty good on skin. It definitely feels moisturizing. Okay, yeah, the more you blend it in, the less coverage you're gonna get. So I took some down my neck and chest. That is what it looks like on my skin. I actually do like it. Even though you can see a little bit of redness peeking through, it's still better coverage than what I was initially expecting. So I kind of want to take a sponge and do this side and see what kind of coverage we can get. So I'm going to take e.l.f. sponge and we're gonna see if we can get like any more coverage. And usually foundations like they're serum based, sometimes they really sink into the sponge, so we could just see how well this works out and what we prefer. You guys know I've been preferring a brush recently, so that's normally what I've been going to, but I always like to just try a sponge again. I think the sponge is good too, but I think I do prefer this side. It's a little less glowy, so I'm gonna actually just go in with the brush and start to blend this, since I prefer doing that. But it covered like the redness on my nose really well. Even though you can still see some of the cheek, I think that's okay because we'll just go in with the concealer, and hopefully the concealer gives us some good coverage. That's what the foundation looks like. I'm actually pretty impressed. It does give you a bit of a glow. I'll keep you updated in the description box on how it wears throughout the day for oily skin, because that can kind of be an issue too. But we're gonna move on to concealer. This is the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer with hyaluronic acid, same as the foundation. And it says, whether highlighting your favorite features or concealing pesky blemishes, this full coverage breathable formula instantly brings balance to the complexion for a natural seamless look that wows. So I'm excited. I think maybe that's why they came out with these two, because then you have like a light to medium and then you can conceal more with this. I feel like the foundation's getting a little bit darker. I could be wrong, but I feel like it. But this will help even everything out. So again, the aesthetic, they just all go together so well. I got the shade M-in-1. People said they didn't like the packaging of this and pulling the doe foot out, but I don't notice a big problem with mine. I mean, if you're like yanking it out really fast, it's probably gonna get all over you, but mine, honestly, I've been pulling it out a couple times just to see if I get what people are talking about, and mine's not terrible. Like, I don't get it all over my clothes, but maybe if you're like trying to work fast, not a deal breaker for me, but I do like the doe foot on this. And I'm just gonna take the same brush I used for the foundation and press it in. I will say it doesn't look like full coverage when I'm applying it onto the skin. Yeah, I don't know if I would say this is full coverage. Brightening for sure. Seems like a pretty thin formula. I think it's pretty, but definitely not full coverage. I do want a little bit more though, because I'm starting to get like a little bit of separation here on my nose. So I'm gonna go in with another concealer. So I'll take my trusty Born This Way concealer. I don't think I like the concealer. The foundation I can work with, but I don't think I like the LYS concealer, if I'm being honest. I want full coverage. You know, if I'm gonna apply a lot of makeup to my face, you guys already know this, I just love coverage and I love basically the art of it. I'm not trying to be natural, to be honest with you. So far I'm gonna pass on the concealer, but the foundation I have hope for. So press this in on my brush. This just has such good coverage. I don't think I ever shared it with you guys, but I did try the Tarte Creamy Shape Tape Concealer and I really liked it. So if you felt like the regular Tarte Shape Tape was a little dry, which I really liked the original too, but I had tried it again not long ago before the creamy, and I was like, ooh, this does seem a little dry now. I do feel like the foundation's gonna move, and I do feel like it's gonna transfer. Like if I go to Kiss Madison or something, it's definitely gonna transfer. Next up, this is the Aim High Multi-Use Liquid Highlighter. Can be worn alone as well as underneath or on top of foundation. So it doesn't say over top of powder, just keep that in mind. It says goodbye to dull, lifeless skin forever. I don't know where you're getting dull from though in this line, because I look glowy. That all-in-one radiance boosting liquid highlighter consists of superfine light reflecting pigments to add an undeniable healthy looking glow on all skin types. Ooh, I was not expecting this packaging. I really like it. This is in the shade Brave. Oh, this is just like, again, with the consistency of the packaging, they did 10/10 on packaging because the brand is not like overly expensive at Sephora. You know, it's a more affordable brand in my opinion at Sephora. Okay, so I'm gonna take this with my finger and I'm just going to dab it on the high points of my cheeks. Feels pretty liquidy. I mean, it's obviously a liquid highlighter, but oily, like not good for oily skin, I guess. I don't know if I love the way that feels. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to ruin my makeup. And this has that consistency that I don't think I will enjoy. It's just very liquidy. And I'm already incredibly glowy from like the foundation. The foundation is enough glow for me, but I do want to share this one. So I got this in the mail too. This is the Flower Beauty Spotlight Liquid Highlighter. And this reminds me so much of Charlotte Tilbury. I swatched it last night on my hand, and you guys, when I tell you, and it stayed on my hand. So I swatched it on my hand and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And then I was like, la da 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 da, you know, going around my house. And I was wiping with my hand and it was not budging. Like once it set, it was set. So I'm gonna kind of show you that real quick and see if you can see what it looks like, because it is really pretty. I got a few new things from Flower Beauty and I was just incredibly impressed by this. So again, I mean, you're not really seeing a huge difference. Maybe because the foundation is so glowy. Even if you use this like on your décolleté, I think it'd be really pretty. So we're gonna just swatch this first and we're gonna let that set. Okay, so you can see the color there, and then we'll kind of just see, I'll show you how it doesn't budge. but I'm scared to ruin this makeup. Let's just go ahead and set. So I did get the powder from them. It's their translucent powder. I'm gonna go ahead and just set my makeup with this. I just love this packaging so much. So we're really just gonna press this in because I don't want to move anything. What is it like to have dry skin? I've seriously am always wondered this. Like, what's it like to have dry skin and apply foundation and like go about your day and not set it? Like, what is that like? It kind of blows my mind that people do that. Or even if you have normal skin, exit the group chat because that's just not fair. I'm just kidding, but I really am jealous if you have normal skin because what the heck. This looks pretty good so far. I feel like it's set really well. I'm honestly just trying to make sure I hit all the creases and get everything situated because I don't want this to move. Now we're gonna try out their bronzer. Now the bronzer, I got quite a dark color. I could go definitely a shade lower. This is more of like a contour shade, so I'm a little nervous because I did this to myself and it's just a little dark, but I'm gonna take a very light amount on this Morphe M405 brush and we're just going to contour. It's already getting a little crazy. I'm just gonna blend that up. You need the smallest amount. It is very, very pigmented, which I enjoy. We're just gonna work on blending now. Yeah, I don't think this foundation is working well for my skin, if I'm being honest. But that's okay. You know, like serum stuff with oily skin is always kind of difficult. I'm liking this bronzer. I feel like it's smooth, and even though this is like way too dark for me, I'm able to blend it out pretty well. Little dabble of a nose contour. I don't have a blush from them. I could have sworn I got one, but I guess I just overlooked it. We'll just dive into Jaclyn's Rouge Romance palette, and I'm just gonna do a little mix of a couple shades, maybe like these two, these three. So we'll just dive into that and put it on our skin. This is one of my favorite blush palettes. I did swatch this highlighter the other day and it was so pretty. I am very excited about it. This might be my favorite thing that I got from them, and it is in the shade Aim High. Do you just see the glow? I mean, that is just incredible. So we're gonna go ahead and apply that with our highlighting brush. Brush picks up a lot. It's a very pigmented line. Again, and a good price. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is just insane. This is definitely one of those like beaming highlighters. I think it is so pretty. Now we're gonna move on to eyes. I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. So I know I'm like 500 years late on this, but I'm very excited. I'm just gonna do this quickly and then I'll let you know what I think because it's just such a basic palette that I don't feel like we need like a full review on it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyes and we'll kind of speed through this. Well, it's clearly Friday because I've got a full look on. I really like the way that it turned out. I kind of dabbled into a bunch of stuff. I know I didn't like really do a tutorial. This video is mainly focused on LYS, but I am going to talk through a couple of the products that I used and like my first impressions of them too. So the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, I think this is good. I think I like other ones better. Like, I wish Tati Beauty was still a thing. I really love Tati's eyeshadows. I felt like they were some of the best formulas ever. Like, I just loved them. Besides that, I also love like Natasha Denona's mattes a lot. I think they're really good. And then I would put this underneath there. But this would probably be about third for me, mainly because the lighter shades, like the top row I can't really do too much with. Get into the medium tones and like I can work a little bit more. But it's a good basic palette to have, just to like blend and like have those lighter tones and all of that. I did have to go in a few times and blot with my powder, or just like touch up with my powder. I do think this foundation is just a bit too glowy for me. Like, I think the whole line might just be geared more towards glow and more natural, all of that, which I do like. I kind of thought my Laura Mercier primer would help take down the shine and like get it a little bit more matte, but it's starting to get more and more dewy. So throughout the day, I'm definitely gonna have to take like a tissue to my face, get off that excess oil, and then go back in with the powder, which this one is like my go-to from Charlotte Tilbury. If you have not tried it, it is the best. I went in with this Flower Beauty Chrome Crush Press pigment in the shade Quartz, and I do like these a lot. I think they're really pretty. I have two other shades here that I'll probably dabble into on TikTok or something, but you definitely need to use your finger to get like the most bang for your buck, because if you use a brush, it's not really gonna pick up. There's not a whole lot of like a base color, at least to this Quartz one. So I do like that though. I like the way it looks. I think it's really sparkly, very pretty. So for my lips, I did use the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in Tan. I thought this was good. It's nothing like extraordinarily like different, but the color was nice and I did like it. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. I did end up going in because I used the Makeup by Mario Miss Mauve Ultra Suede Cozy Lip Cream, and I do like this. I think I should have gone with like a different color, like maybe something a bit darker, because I didn't notice like too much of a difference on my lips, but I do think it's pretty. So it is an option. Again, is it my favorite? Probably not. I would more so go with like the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip. This one's in the shade Burnt Spice. I really like this color, or like Smashbox Always On Liquid Lip. This is comfortable, but I need to use it a little bit more to kind of determine. But like right off the bat, I have other things that I would use probably before this one again. And then I did go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude just to try to deepen it up. But this thing right here is good. This is the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in Apricot Glow. It does have a plumping sensation, but I love it for the shine. Like, I think the gloss that you get from this is insane, and it feels very moisturizing, and that's what I love the most about it. It feels so good on the lips, and I think it's just so freaking pretty. Like, I just think it is stunning. If you have any other lip colors that are very similar to this kind of a gloss, like a very intense gloss, please let me know, because I am so down for it. Because I think it's just so pretty. I can't remember what lashes these are. I think these are Chrisanne from Lily Lashes. I could be mistaken. I don't know. But I'm also going to dabble this Fenty Beauty body sauce and honey on my hands after this video, just so I'm not like pale hands, like tan face. But anywho, I do like the way the makeup look looks. I'm not thrilled with the foundation. Out of everything that I've tried so far from the brand, I definitely like the powder products, like the highlighter, the bronzer, and the translucent powder. I will say the translucent powder, I would pick the Charlotte Tilbury over that one if you're kind of contemplating, but there is a big price difference, so just keep that in mind. Probably use the LYS powder when I use a foundation that's not so glowy, and it might do what I'm wanting a little bit better with a foundation not so glowy, because I need something to really set this very glowy foundation in place. So that's why I keep going back to this one, or I would use the Too Faced Peach Perfect to like really set it in and know that like I can use a lot of powder to pack it, but then it's not gonna make me look cakey, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my tip on that. But honestly, for me, I would pass on the foundation. I would definitely pass on the concealer again. To wrap it all up with LYS, the products that I would purchase again are the powder, the highlighter, and the bronzer. And I need to see if they have a powder blush, because I feel like I would probably like that. Anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video though, and the honest reviews on everything. Of course, you know, this product and this line could work better for someone maybe with normal to dry skin, but just for me, I have texture pores, all that kind of stuff. So I'm always like, I don't need too glowy. I don't mind a little bit of glow, but I need to be able to control it. I do like the way it looks right now, but I don't know how it's gonna wear like in the heat and stuff, so just be warned of that. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!